Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to another brand spanking new recap. And this one is the recap of week 13. We're going to start things like we always do with the blowout of the week. Wait, breaking news! Breaking news. Raw Girl has officially won her first game of the season, everybody. How exciting. She moves to 1-12. She was trying to go for the winless season, but Vector would not let him. Raw Girl, way to go. You have a win on the season. You'll be back next year. We guarantee it. All right, blowout of the week this week. Cooper's Cup. He is getting spicy coming up to playoff time. He puts it on Nina's fabulous team, who really needed a win. Beats her 108-75. Nail biter of the week. We didn't have that many nail biters, but we did have one that was within 8 points. So that's a little bit tight. That's like one player. Charlotte's Choice team clutched up and put out the fire that was Waddle Baby Waddle, essentially knocking her out of playoff contention. Sucks to see our former champ be done so early in the season, but we know she'll be back with a vengeance. Highest score of the week goes to another team that is in awesome form coming up on the playoffs time. That is Rich Meats. Puts up 146 points, and that's a lot of points, but not as much as Choke FC put up in week number 8. He's our leader with 155. Lowest score of the week. That's a chunky. This guy needed a win this week, and he did not get it. Lost to Serial Chillers. He still has a chance of making the playoffs, but he needs a lot of things to go his way. He put up 70 points. That is not the lowest, though. Quibble Snatchery in week 5 only had a meager 42 points. Let's take a look at our standings right now. Remember, our top 8 teams are going to make the playoffs, so let's look at our top 8 right now. As it stands, Vector in 8th place, Charlotte's Choice team in 7th place, Bizarro Bones in 6th place, Cooper's Cup in 5th, Serial Chillers in 4th, Harold Suds Spuds McGee in 3rd, Rich Meats in 2nd place, and in 1st we still have Choke FC. Those top 4 teams are all 9-4, and I'll tell you what, they have all locked up a spot in the playoffs. They have all clinched. Now let's take a look at really what's going on with the playoff picture. I would say that we have, I'm trying to do math on how many teams this is, 7 teams that are possibly going to make it in there. We have Cooper's Cup, Bizarro Bones, and Charlotte's Choice team all at 8-5. It seems like if they win, they're going to be in, so they can control their own destiny. Then we get into a little bit of a gray area with 8th place Vector, 9th place The Rookie, 10th place That's a Chunky, and 11th place Nina's Javelinas. Now, Vector, The Rookie, and That's a Chunky all need for one of these teams that's in 5th through 7th to lose, and they need to win, and then need to have a higher points for. Now, the longest shot right now is Nina's Javelinas. And it's possible for her that if Vector, The Rookie, and That's a Chunky all lose and she wins, she can have a chance to get into the playoffs. So that's a little bit of a rundown of what's going on. Things are heating up. We have one more week of the regular season, and then we will be getting in to the playoff time. So sad to say, Lamar-a-Lago, Waddle Baby Waddle, Quibble Snatchery, Tori Splendid Team, and Raw Girl. It looks like you guys are going to be on the outside looking in, but don't worry. We will have an opportunity for you guys to make some prizes off of the playoffs. All right, hotties and coldies. Let's start with our hotties. We got 3 red hot teams who I would not want to meet in the playoffs right now. We have Cooper's Cup on a 3-game win streak. Serial Chillers, who used to be up in the top spot, getting hot again. She is on a...
I didn't see that.
What?
I didn't see that.
Serial Chillers, who is red hot right now and has always been good. And in 2nd place right now, we have Rich Meats on a 3-game streak. And that's our hotties. Let's look at our coldies. We have 2 coldies. Quibble Snatchery just went into the ice box on a 3-game losing streak. And then there's Tori Splendid Team on a 5-game losing streak. For the first time in forever, Raw Girl is not on the coldies list. Congrats, Raw Girl. Way to go. All right. This episode's been a little bit all over the place. Bones Challenge, episode 12. We had 9 teams. Oh, yeah. Bones Challenge, episode number 12. we had 9 teams playing. Rich Meats did very well with 6 points. Tori Splendid Team did very well with 5 points. Vector, Serial Chillers, Choke FC, and The Rookie all had 4 points. That's a Chunky, Cooper's Cup, and Bizarre Bones with 3. Let's take a look at our overall standings. Remember, whoever wins this gets half of the prize pot. In first place, Serial Chillers with 29 points. That's a Chunky, hot on the tail with 28 points. Third place, Bones Group, what up? 26 points. In fourth place, Choke FC with 25, and our next closest competitor, Vector, with 24 points. So everyone is right in there, and we got a couple games left this season. Let's see what happens. Anyways, that's all that we have today. I'm trying to think if I've forgotten